as we get set to take on the JV game, the Legacy Sabers versus the Bismarck Demons. 17 minutes on the clock, referees on the ice. Two teams ready to battle for the next 51 minutes, as we will see who they are going to put out for the front five for the Sabres. Looks like in net for the Sabres, they are going to have number 31, Zach Zabel, and we will let you know momentarily who they will be starting with for the defense and forwards. Your Sabres are head coached by Trey Kautzman. Assistant coach is Grant Skabinski and Zach Risky. I'm alongside Kurt Chafee tonight. How are you doing today, Kurt? I don't know if your mic's on. Nope, not on yet.
So why do you think that's not on?
Is it up?
It's not on.
Not yet. Here, let me see.
Oh, that's not on.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, seriously? We're going to lose our battery here, too.
I don't know. Game started. I don't know if I'm on or not.
I'm good. I have to go over because I got work in here.
Sabres, or the Demons with the puck, trying to get it out. That squirts loose as we have Johnson in the net for the Sabres. I misspoken. I'm saying that it was Zach Zabel in the net as the Demons come out with it. And sends that one down behind the net to be picked up by Patton. Patton getting across center ice all by himself, coming down the left side into the corner all by himself, waiting for some support behind the net. Centering pass off the pads of, let's see who the goalie is for the, still not on. Looks like it. Face-off won by the Sabres. Flip behind the net. We're having some technical difficulties here in the broadcast booth. Thanks for watching from Montana once again as the Sabres trying to get the puck down deep into the end zone. The team is battling for it as we have Wetzel battling for the puck all by himself. Now coming in to help him with Rittenbach as the Demons send that down deep in the zone. That was sent in the zone by Harrison Schnapp. Demons behind the net of Johnson. Comes out to the point, called in by Rogers. Knocked down by Peterson. Getting hooked from behind the ball as the Demons now get the puck. Rogers with the puck, backhands out of his own, picked up by Peterson, giving over to Chafee. Over this side, this deep, no wall, bounce pass out the wall to Rittenbach. Shot coming into the pads with Johnson. We get a stoppage in play. 13:32 remaining in the period. And Wetzel down below, gets it up to Patton on the left side. Taken away by the Demons. The Demons have it in the Sabers zone. Sabers trying to get it out there with the Russo. They got a breakaway. Wetzel, he's coming over. All by himself, had two defenders. The beat comes down, tries to go short side on it. And that one squirts into the wall, out to the point for Patton on the right side. Watching that in all the way to the pads is Michael Leftwich in net for the Demons. We'll get Kurt back online here shortly as we had some malfunctions here. A little bit of dead battery syndrome going on here as Rittenbach gets him up behind Leftwich. Rittenbach battling for the puck down low with Thompson. Taken away by Patton. Out centering shot. Rittenbach up to the point. Driven up by Patton. Now comes in with it, gets the puck knocked away. Patton getting the loose puck, trying to get over to the far side at the half wall with Peterson. Peterson tries to push up to the near side on Rittenbach, but it comes up for the defense. And the Demons are going to have to get that one out. It's Drew Hope trying to clear that. And then came off his stick and caught the other Demons outside. Face off outside the Sabres zone as Wetzel takes the draw with Eddie Brodowski. Along the near side, Stefan is going to get the puck held up by Brodowski, taken away by Wetzel. Battle along the far boards, now it's taken away by Chiricki. Shot coming from the point. Rogers gets a shot on goal as Johnson turns that one aside. Picked up by Wetzel. Chipped forward and held in by Rogers. Behind the net of Johnson with 11:20 remaining in the period. Demons battling for the puck. Schmidt trying to hold it in, not able to do so. Picking up the loose puck. Neutral zone. Comes to the Sabres out to Munson out of his reach. Schmidt tries to hold that one and gets it down low for Ennis. And he sends out behind the net. Johnson got cleared out. Down to the near side. By Seats, who sends it over the far side for Peterson. Peterson on his backhand. Cutting up into the skates of Norrie. Norrie has Rittenbach. Norrie over to Rittenbach. Off to stick it into the corner. As that was a nice setup by the Sabres. But unfortunately went into the corner. Norrie with the puck. Cutting back towards the middle left face-off circle. Poke checked away by the Demons. Lyndon Reynolds from our net with it. Brady Ennin with the puck, circling down the left side, held up at the top of the faceoff. So, ooh, that one missed the blocker, but it did miss the crossbar by much. Wetzel on the foot race. As Ennin was able to knock that one away. Loose puck picked up by Rogers. Rogers trying to push that one forward against Stefan. As Patton gets a stick on it, gets a shot on net, and that one's turned aside by Leftwich. 9:38 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is the score. As Matthew Each gets into the demon zone. Centering pass off the skates and up to the point for Schmidt. Thompson puck right off the wall. Wall's going to hold up. And Schmidt's going to get the loose puck. Schmidt over to Rodgers. Rodgers tries to get that puck to Bushy. Bushy's saying Nolly into the outdoor. It's down on the ice as Wall is going to pick it up. He's not able to hold it in. Cross ice pass. Center ice. He goes into the board awkwardly, and we're going to have a penalty coming up on Bushy. As Chafee looks like he's a little shaken up. Bushy going to the box for two. Well deserved to. As the Demons go on PK. Sabers on the power play. Face out to the left
Human
side.
penalty, number 16, Carter Boucher. 2 minutes.
Come on, man.
Face off won by the Sabers. Getting back with the puck. Centering to Wetzel. That goes off the stick behind Lethbridge. Wetzel has the puck to the top for Zeke. Zeke looking for Chafee. Shot, glove saved by Lethbridge. 8:41 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is the score. As the Sabres are taking the face-off in the demon zone. Face-off won by the Sabres out to the point. Wittenbach gets it to Pat. He looks for that one hit Lethbridge. A couple places off the pads, and he was able to keep it in front of him. As Pat was able to get that puck from the point all the way through. Face-off taking place to the left side of Lethbridge. Sabres are traveling from left to right on your dial as Dolly steps in to take the draw. Face-off won by the Demons. Demons send that one to length of the ice. Johnson going to make the save. As Chafee picks up the puck behind Johnson. 8:24 remaining in the first period. Johnson up, that's Chafee up the middle, back to Chafee. Cross center ice. He's going to flick that one down below the goal line. As Lyndon Reynolds went to go pick it up, but he waited. Larson holds his man up out to the point. Chafee mishandles the puck. Sabres going to have to regroup and hurry across the ice. Back over to Chafee, far side, along the boards. Nice move by Chafee to get that puck deep, and that one's going to go into the netting for a stoppage. We're playing 7:50 remaining in the first period. We want to welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast as we bring it to you live from the VFW Sports Center, better known as H.A. Thompson Center. Bismarck now has their own hand, just like Fargo does with the Coliseum up by centering pass to Munson, and they're going to get a whistle for the net coming off the Morris. Face-off is going to be to the left side, right side of Lethbridge. As always, I have to make the disclaimer that I do not own the rights to the music that is played over the sound system, nor do I have permission or the ability to control what is being played over that. You see that in our labs broadcast over the weekend that we were shut down in some territories for the music that was played. So unfortunately somebody in Jamaica was not able to watch or listen to the broadcast at different times throughout the game. Wall sends that out to the point for Peterson on the left side at the Demons bench. He sends that one in. That one hits the knob of Munson, and I think it hit the helmet of Lethbridge and popped out. Wall with it to Munson. He gets it up to the point for Zeitz. On the right side, Zeitz Look to the middle momentarily, picked up by Munson. He gets it out to the point, but that one's intercepted by Brady Anneman. He's at the line for the ice. As we have a few seconds left on the penalty to Bushman.
Demons also.
Check almost created a turnover as Peterson comes into the zone uncontested, shoots that one high and wide of the net. 6:46 remaining in the first period, 0-0 to score. Both teams even strength. Ball sends that back to Peterson to pick up as Brady Ennis is on the attack. Peterson behind Johnson. That's going to be offside, delayed offside. That one comes out to center ice. Reynolds tries to chip that one off the board. And he gets it deep below the goal line for the Demons. Kid Reynolds trying to hold that one down against Patton. He's able to do so, but it's breaks loose now. Patton. 2-on-1. We got a 2-on-1. Patton coming in, he shoots that wide of the net. And it's been picked up at the far side by Chafee. Puts it to the near side, this is Tom. And back to Chafee in the far corner. Puts it down into the Sabers zone. 5:44 remaining in the first period. Chafee picks up the loose puck, getting across center ice. Shoots that one down into the Demon zone. Picked up by Chafee. He followed that one all the way in and was able to follow his pass in. As Matthew Fuchs holds it up across at the half wall, sends it below the boards, below the goal line. As Max Marcy has the puck, and he sends that to win for the Elks. We're going to get an icing call coming up. And it looks like Leftwich has some equipment issues there. 5:07 remaining in the first period. Yeah, put Chafee back online with us. How's it going, Mr. Booster? Ready to roll? Out to the Drew Schmidt, getting across center ice, nice play. Tries to get it over to the far side for Matt Trainer to get the puck, but the Demons get caught outside. Inside of 5 minutes remaining in the first period. 0-0 is the score. Shots on goal are in favor of the home team. 3-2. Zeitz with the puck. Off the board. Out to the point to Schmidt to send that one deep. As Patton picks it up, he tries to push out. It's held in by Lucas Heimgartner. And then picks the puck up behind the net. That's Trainer. As Pavlovsky gets it up to Schmidt. Puck down to Pavlovsky. As Lucas Orgard has the puck. Circles around behind the net. Tries to get a second pass. Matt Trainer wasn't able to do so as Peterson brings it into the Demon zone. Gets it around the defense. Cutting in below the goal line. And turned over to the Demons. Held in by Chafee, picked up by Peterson. Down the right side, right face-up dot off the ice. Picked up by Maury as Peterson gets a shot on net. Picked up on the far side by Chafee. As Maury backhands it to Wall. Wall backhanding in. As Rogers tries to beat that up. Demons able to get the puck out to center line. Gets it to Norrie, cutting in, knocked off the play. As Chafee gets it and passes over to Zeitz. Zeitz sends it over to Leftwich with 3:16 remaining in the game. Excuse me, in the period. A little ahead of myself there. As the Demons get the puck. Trainer fanned on his pass, comes out to Zeitz. The Demons trying to come out with it. Stepan on the far side with the puck. That's a bounce for the puck. The ball goes down. Looks like he's picked up there. Comes up to the point. Wetzel all by himself coming in. Leftwich coming out of the net. Wetzel, pull checked away by Leftwich. Nice play to match Wetzel's speed coming into the zone. And able to pull check that one away. Right in front, Patton's right there. And once again, Leftwich making a stellar save as he had to stop on his head and get himself back home and stop the puck with the glove to keep it 0-0 game.
And they've had a lot of blows, answers.
Very much so.
Just haven't got the bounce or the tip.
Leftwich doing a nice job between the pipes. Late stages of the first period, 2:20 remaining. Lowry stepping in to take the face off. Rittenbach tries to backhand him as the Demons come out with it. Matthew shoots with the puck, gets knocked off the play by Peterson. Behind his own net, Peterson puts on the break, centering pass. Serious centering pass, but that's knocked down by Rogers. Rogers back checking on the play, able to get that one back from the Sabers. As Thompson picks it up behind Johnson, puts on the brakes, trying to battle against Norrie. And the puck shot into the corner to be picked up by Rittenbach. Patton able to get it up to Zeke. Zeke says Caleb Rogers could be getting around Rogers, but he has a long stick, puck checked away, picked up by Boucher. Boucher gets it up to Rogers. And they're getting a cross-checking foul coming up on the Demons, it looks like. Oh, no, we're going to have it on the Sabers. Norrie going to the box for 2 for cross-checking.
So basically, it was cross-checking, I think they call it. It'd be nice to get some guys in the second period, another 10 guys.
Sabers having a short skate with a short bench for the first period once again. As Lyndon Reynolds sends out one.
Saber penalty. Xavier Moran. 2 minutes. Cross check.
Pass out to the point. Shot on the ice, saved by Johnson. As that shot came from Max Marcy on the right side. Johnson able to watch that one all the way in.
And control the rebound. Every face-off helps with short game.
Face off to the left side of Johnson, and Wetzel takes the drop against Schnell. Schnell runs it out to the point. Marcy can't hold on to it, but was able to get it into the zone of the Sabres as Chafin comes down along the near boards, but it's held in by Reynolds. Far side picked up by Brady Evan, walking in with it. And Griffin picks up the puck, has it down low. Griffin and Patton go down in the corner, but Strainer picks up the puck. Lennox has the puck and it's taken away by the Sabres, flipped out of the zone as we have 25 seconds in the period, 53 seconds remaining in the penalty. Taken away by Peterson. Down low, Peterson a 16-second shot. Blocker saved by Leftwich. Demons trying to get it on the zone. Reynolds centering pass, gets it to Thompson. Wishy with the call. That's going to be the end of the period. 0-0 is the score. As the Sabres have 19 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. With that, we're going to give it to Dan Can. Thanks for watching Sabre Hockey. I'm your host, Tim Schneider, alongside Kurt Chafin.
Good.
If you want to put it in the I got to go talk to Sean and Lacey about Sunday. They're going to share about PHV. So I got to go and talk about
Line up that
PHV.
that's Demons 3 shots. Sabres 11.
I was going to say, I didn't think it was only 3.
11 shots.
Do you want to hand me Aiden's coat and you can sneak through there? I'm going to go to the scoreboard.
79.
It's charging at 77 right now. I can see the little light moving on it. So yes, go there. Zoom in on it. Hey, professional out business here. Professionals here. It's nothing to be regretted. Hello from Montana. Hold on to it. Don't go back there. Go take a nap. And then you've got to carry it all the way over there.
Ready to come find them. Yeah, the motion started today.
Can we sneak it into the lawn?
I asked, he said it was full.
He made it school.
He didn't tell me, but I asked him.
Oh, I'm going to go over and tell the girls we're doing if that's all right. Want to get this back on there? I don't want it to float on the ground. We have about 10 minutes, right? 12 total, 10 minutes. Okay.
Welcome back to the DFW Sports Center as we get set to take the puck drop in the second period. We're awaiting both teams to come onto the ice. As there's no score in the game. The Sabers are leading in the shot, 11 to 3. And the Sabers have 30 seconds left on the penalty. We have one viewer watching from Montana. We want to thank them for watching each and every game that we broadcast. We certainly appreciate the support. Let us know for all the other watchers. Let us know where you're watching from. Maybe a couple of snowbirds or somebody still at work. Maybe up at the coal mines watching on a big screen of TV somewhere, or maybe in a landfill tonight. Grab that hot toddy or cocktail and have a seat as we wait for both teams to come out of the locker room for this period. We want to thank you for watching Sabers Hockey. Both teams are now back on the ice waiting the arrival of our referees. And the second period will be underway momentarily. We want to let everybody know that shortly after this at 7:30, the varsity game will be taking place at DFW 1. So make sure that you check into the broadcast on there as well. And we will be joined by Club Radio 100.7 FM. So if you're in the area or on iHeartRadio, check us out online at Club Radio 100.7 FM.
Stand here by you, right?
Kurt Chaffee back to the broadcast.
Back in black.
Yep. AKA the stands.
The what?
The stands.
I've been called worse.
So, starting the second period, we have a
We
couple
got some reinforcements, yes.
Reinforcements from varsity are now with us.
I was like, Aiden's playing wing, but it's because they're short.
We're going to have Max Johnson taking the face-off. He's out there with Chris Holt, Nathan Xander. For defense, we are going to have Patton to help out. Puck taken away by the Demons. Push forward, up to Bushy. Bushy coming in, puck checked away by Xander. As Xander picks it up behind Johnson. High off the boards. I shouldn't say high, that was about board height. Goes on the far side. And we have 7 seconds remaining to put up in the penalty, as that should have been an icing. That was a power play. Update on the Legacy Bismarck girls hockey game. They were playing Jamestown. In the second period, they were up 2-0. Johnson steps in to take the draw once again. And Patton Thompson tripped up by the referee. One penalty on the referee.
He's the sheriff, so he can do that.
Xander with the puck. Gets that up to Patton, off his stick and into the green zone. Rogers sends that to the far side for Fuchs to pick up, but it comes out to center ice, and Xander now from this into the skates of Olheiser. Out to the point, backhanded in by Schmidt. Bouncing puck in front, knocked down by... and the Demons are able to capitalize on a bouncing puck that Johnson couldn't get control of.
I was wondering who was going to get the first bounce. The bounces have been going all over the place.
Fuchs gets the goal for the Demons.
Just after power play expired.
Both teams even strength. And I believe Rogers may have gotten the assist on that. I'm not sure. We're listening for the assist on the official scoring. Marcy with the puck behind his own net. Comes up to the point. Zeitz has the puck. Zeitz on the far side over to Chafee. He chips that one forward as Zeitz picks it up in his own defensive zone. He sends that behind the net for Peterson.
Scoring for your Bismarck Demons, number 23, Matthew Fuchs. Assisted by Charlie Reed. Number 6, Andrew Coxon.
Assisted by number 39, Charlie Reagan.
Okay, I'll have them see if they can readjust the mics or do something different. All right, love you. Bye.
Well, the shots are lopsided, but the score is 1-3.
How are they? Pretty sure he's asking again.
Offside.
I think we got our audio figured out what I was doing wrong there. We should have good audio from here on out.
Technology. Challenge sometimes.
I'm so glad I'm a whiz at it. Yeah. Norrie trying to get around the defense as Rogers knocks him off the puck. Goes behind Leftwich. Norrie cutting to the middle. Tries to go to the near side. And we're going to get a
followed
goal
up his own rebound.
as Norrie gets the second goal, or the first goal for the Sabres to make it a 1-1 game. Well, Norrie follows up his first shot.
Yeah.
See, all you had to do was fix the lights and now we're going to score goals.
Yes, exactly. See, technology. It was waiting for us.
We'll see if they give that goal an assist, but Norrie getting the game-tying goal with 14:31 remaining in the second period.
See if the floodgates open here.
Reynolds getting knocked off the puck by Norrie.
Scoring for your Legacy Sabers, Xavier Norrie. Unassisted.
Going to be an unassisted goal for Norrie. As the Sabres holding that in, Xana's going to go for the loose puck, but they're going to say that Leftwich knocked it off the moorings with 14:09 remaining in the second period.
That was a nice goal by Norrie to get the shot and pick up his own rebound, not overskate the play and hammer it home. Face-off won by the Sabres. Olheiser out to the defense for Chafee. Chips it down low to be picked up by Holt. Johnson battling for the puck with Holt down low. Comes out with Holt. Backhands it to Zeitz on the left side. That one hits Leftwich in the pads. He puts it into the corner. That's a good low shot by Zeitz there.
Johnson behind Leftwich. Knocked off the play. Olheiser coming in to help him out. Knocks the puck loose. Johnson going now to take the puck away from Reynolds. Reynolds backhands it as Olheiser sends it out to the point. Zeitz sends that down low. Gets past Olheiser. Johnson overskates the puck. Picked up by Holt. Out to the point for Chafee. He sends that back down low. Picked up by Holt. Centering pass.
Oh, nice!
And they are able to beat
Leftwich on the ice as Olheiser gets the goal. Holt with the assist.
I think you might be right, Kathy. Technology, and look at there. 2 bounces in a row.
Try to fix it.
Nice play by Holt to get it to the slot and for him to find the seeing eye puck through the 5-hole there.
Holt with the assist, gets it up to Olheiser, centering pass, and he's able to beat Leftwich through the 5-hole as the Sabres now have it down in their own zone. Sanders sends it over to Patton, picked up by Rittenbach. He tries to put that one forward as the Demons are able to hold that one in as Cruz Schmidt sends that one down low.
Scoring for your
Out to the point for Rod.
Number 28, Braxton Olheiser. Assisted by number 22, Cruz Schmidt.
Rittenbach with the puck on the far side, coming across the red line. Peterson picks it up, sends it down into the corner as Wetzel is going to go up against Schmidt. Shot, that one's going all the way around. Xander can't get to it. And the Sabres are going to have to regroup. Xander over to Patton. He chips that one forward as Rogers sends that out of the zone. Picked up by Lucas Orgard. He sends that behind Xander, but the back check by Peterson, take it away. As Rittenbach chips that out of the zone, and it's picked up by number 27, Cruz Schmidt. Johnson trying to play the puck, gets in the way of Xander, but it comes all the way over to the near side. Peterson. Peterson sends it over, but it's picked to the other side. It's picked up by
Other way to get out of the zone. In the zone.
And
right
Wall
away.
has the puck. He sends that in, save into the corner by Leftwich. 11:46 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is the score on a goal by Braxton Olheiser. Out to the point for Chafee at the right side. He shoots that one. That hits somebody in front. As Norrie picks it up, we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Demons as Norrie's battling down low for it. And the Demons touch up on there and going to get a delayed penalty. Hooking coming up on, I believe, Rogers.
Sure nice to have that extra line. Get an extra breather. Let's see if they can set it up here and make a play.
Second power play of the evening for the Sabres as they send out the special teams unit of Holt, Johnson, Olheiser. Offensively, they have Peterson along with Xander. Out to the point for Xander. To the near side. To Holt to the middle. Nice job by Holt in concentration to get that puck down low as he was falling to his knees. And the Demons trying to get that out. Holt sends that back around, get it to Olheiser's stick. Johnson coming in down low to help Peterson out. Johnson with the puck. Johnson trying to get a cross-ice pass. Comes to Olheiser.
Oh.
Not able to play that one from center field, and the Sabres are going to have to regroup as Xander gets it up to Holt. Holt cutting across center ice, picked up by Johnson. Johnson cutting to the right side, now to the left. Trying to split the defense as they tie him up in front of the net. Everybody's in a lovely situation down on the goal line as the two defensemen and goalies stop Johnson going in the net. We're going to get an icing up on the Sabres. With 10:26 remaining.
Still a minute 2 left in the power play.
Face-off down in the Sabre zone as there's 10:26 remaining in the period. Oh, you're good. Face-off won by the Sabres as Patton picks up the puck. Tried a cross-ice pass to Norrie off his toe, held in by Podrosky. Podrosky shoots. That one goes wide and picks up by Rittenbach. He's able to get it around the forward. Wetzel tries to push that forward to Norrie. Schmidt backhands that over to Rogers, and he sends that down low for Johnson. Chafee with the puck. Out of reach, but Podrosky tips that one. Patton shoots the puck, Leftwich save, sent down low behind the net to be picked up by Patton. He followed the shot all the way in, cutting down the left side. Now to the point. Off his stick. Backhand pass. Held in by Chafee. 5 seconds remaining on the power play for the Sabres. As Schmidt tries to clear that out, goes to Rogers on the far side. He sends that one, tries to catch. Ooh, dangerous play. As Ennin is fresh out of the box, taken away by Johnson, and he shuts the door as two Demons were down low.
Yeah. When goaltenders play the puck like that on a bouncing puck, always makes me nervous. It's just like it did there, jumped over his stick. If that would have been on net, that would have been a goal. It's better to get your whole body in front of that.
9:12 remaining in the second period as Johnson takes the face-off with Ennin. Face-off won by the Demons. Poke checked away by Johnson.
Do it again.
As Bennett Lennox took the shot.
Good to win this face-off here in our own zone.
Face-off won by the Demons out to the left wing. That one shot turned
Made
away
it
by
through.
Johnson. As Max Johnson with the puck, and the Demons able to hold it in. Stefan off the puck, comes out, can't see where it's at. Xander sends that to the far side. Held in by the Demons off the side of the net. Johnson with the puck, Maxim Johnson battling with it as Zietz comes out with it on the far side. Over to Stefan, off his stick, tries to push that forward, gets it up to Munson, down the right side. He has Reynolds to beat, cutting in on Reynolds. Shot, that one's gonna go wide of the net to be picked up on the near side by Johnson. Out to the point for Xander. Shot, that's on ice. Munson tried to get a tip on that one, but under his stick. That goes to the far side. Zietz is gonna pick up the loose puck, and he's gonna go into the pads as Xander's able to hold that in. Xander sent to the ice. And we're going to get an icing coming up on the Demons with 8 minutes remaining in the second period. Legacy on top, 2-1, with the go-ahead goal by Braxton Olheiser.
They're up 2-1, but it feels like it could be 5-1.
Right. Some good opportunities in that first period for the Sabres to capitalize, but Leftwich doing his job to keep the puck out of the net and keep it at the time a 0-0 game. Holt with the puck below the Demons goal line. Held in by Olheiser. He tries to backhand it, but it's picked up by Patton and sent down low. Nari with the puck on the near side corner as the Sabres will be traveling from right to left. Nari sends that, but it comes off the wall, picked up by Rogers. Rogers cutting to the middle. Trying to push that one past the skates of Patton. Picked up by Nari, pushed up to... As Rogers tries to knock him off the play. We got a 2-on-1. Shadow pass over to Holt. And a glove saved by Leftwich. As Holt was right there to pick up the rebound, but Leftwich able to get his pads across and get it scooped up with his glove with 7:15 remaining in the second period.
Nice little transition there to turn that around and make a 2-on-1, almost get a goal there. Nice opportunity.
Kopsing taking the face off with Wetzel. As Zietz sends that off one of the Demon players down below the goal line. Picked up by Peterson. Still with puck, backhanded to Wetzel. Peterson's there to help him out. He's going to try and cut his man off. He's knocked to the ice. And the Demons able to get that one out. And an icing with 6:55 remaining in the second period. 2-1 your score. Sabres on top.
The Sabres really have them bottled up in their own end. It's they're struggling to get it out of the zone, and they're picking up the lanes and taking away passing lanes and picking up guys. So it's really frustrating for the Demons.
Yeah, they're definitely going to the desperation play of just clearing it out.
Yeah.
Shot by Zietz, that hits a Demon player and goes down below the goal line, picked up by Peterson. Out to the point for Xander. Xander trying to hold that in. Xander up against Bushy. Centering pass.
Nobody home.
Peterson, he's got one man to beat. Peterson backhands it. As I couldn't see, Rittenbach was right in front there looking for the backhand from Peterson, but Feldman had enough steam to get Peterson off the play. Zander giving the puck over to Zietz. Off the boards up to Peterson. Wetzel with the puck below the goal line of the Demons. Turning around, still with the puck into the corner. Knocked off the play by Fuchs. Fuchs with the puck coming down the left side. Shot on net, turned aside by Johnson. Held in by Fuchs at the half wall. Blocker saved by Johnson as Zietz picks up the net. Puck behind his own net. And Cruz Schmidt with the puck in front for the Sabers. Comes all the way out to the point. Held in by Rogers. He sends that down along the goal line for the Sabers. And it's picked up by Patton. Patton has Schmidt to beat. Has got around Schmidt. Trying to get around the other defender. Under the glove of Leftwich. And into the corner for Wall to pick up. Centering pass gets knocked down by Ennin. Ennin coming out of the zone with some speed. Trying to get around Chafee. Ennin backhands it. Nothing there. Johnson coming out, playing that puck. A little bit out of the position if there would have been a rebound. As the Demons able to hold that one in. Chafee picking it up in the corner. Sends that up high off the glass. Held in by the Demons at the point. Chafee tries to get it to Zander.
There you go.
Chipped forward up to Munson.
There you
Munson's
go.
going to send that down deep. Behind the misheld by Rogers. As Wall comes in on him. Rogers giving a little love tap. Johnson comes in, stick handles in front, gets the puck knocked away into the corner. Holt comes in to support him as that puck is now picked up by Griffin. Knocked off the puck by Johnson. Johnson and Rogers battling in the corner. Now Schmidt with the puck, taken away by Johnson. That hits some skates, comes to Johnson. Holt tries to play it off his skate. Can't get possession of it, but it comes out into the corner to be picked up by Maxton Johnson. He backhands it to Holt. Demons having a tough time getting it out of the zone. Zander walking in with a nice cross-ice pass to Olheiser. Shot, that one goes off the shoulder of Leftwich.
The knob, I think, is stick.
Nice play by Zander to look off the shot to find Olheiser on the far side.
That was a good forecheck. They just kept buzzing, kept their feet moving.
3:35 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is the score. We'll update the shots at the intermission break as they kind of keep track of them throughout the period and update them during the break. Johnson taking the face off to the right side of Leftwich. Gets it down low to Holt. Down to Gretzky's office is Johnson. To Zander, held in, tries to get that to Johnson. He's able to backhand that over to the far side for Chafee. Holt down low, below the goal line with Max Johnson. Knocked off the puck by Reynolds. Turnover down in the Demon zone. Demons trying to get it out, but not having a good time as Feldman tries to ring that one around over to Waggy. And on the far side now with the puck is Feldman. Over to Zander. Zander holding it in along with Johnson. Johnson getting a shot. Looked like that was a pass to Munson, but it came off the skates of a Demon player. And Podrosky tried to play that one out. Patton to the near side for Zander. Far side, tic-tac-toe passing by the Sabers as Holt gets a shot from the point. Blocker saved by Leftwich. 2:14 remaining in the second period. And that puck's going to get all the way down into the zone as the Sabres having to regroup behind Johnson. Podrosky on the forecheck. Waggy also on the forecheck as that one comes over to Patton. Out to the point for Schmidt to hold in. Gets it down deep for Prodrosky. That one's played behind the puck, behind the net. As Waggy picks up the puck. Waggy still with the puck.
There you go.
Down low. Demons have the puck. Back door is Kopsing looking for that feed as Zietz.
Oh, a 2-on-0.
As Zietz gets the best of Kopsing there. Oh, I take that back. That was Bushy.
That was almost a disaster. 2 guys standing alone in front of the net, but the puck was able to get to is that Johnson?
Yep.
Goalie, and he was able to cover up.
1:30 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is the score. Sabers on top. Face-off won by the Sabers. Taken away by the Demons at the slot area. Kind of a scary puck for the Sabers as they have a tough time clearing the puck out. Comes out to Schmidt. Schmidt trying to hold that one up. Taken away by Wetzel. Wetzel's got to get around Bushy. With his long stick, he pokes that one away. As Kopsing gets taken out of the play. Kopsing like that hit. He's smiling at the crowd as he gets up. 1 minute remaining in the period. As the puck is picked up. Shot and a save. As Fuchs came in there to try to get the game-tying goal. Far side, picked up by Wetzel. Wetzel's trying to get around Rogers, not able to do so as written by.
Oh, trip.
We're going to have a penalty coming up on Rogers for interference.
Yeah, behind the play. There was really no reason to do that. That was just a frustration penalty.
Yeah, the puck wasn't even near them.
No.
And Rogers going to the box.
And right in front of the official.
36 seconds remaining in the period.
See if they can put one here, put one away before the end of the
Second power play of the evening for the Sabres. Out to the point, Xander. Over to the far side for Johnson. Back to the point, to the right side of Olheiser. He tried to find Johnson on the far line. Johnson walking in with it. Johnson comes off the left, which is pads. Centering pass is going to get out, and that 8 seconds remaining as Johnson comes out to play the puck, gets it to Xander. Xander with the puck.
One more rush.
Headman pass up to Chafee off the bench. Chafee has Olheiser. Chafee cutting to the middle. Backhands that. 1 second, and he is knocked out of the play by Griffin. That's going to be the end of the second period. 1:24 remaining in the penalty to Rogers as the Sabres go into the locker room with a 1-goal lead, 2-1. With that, I want to thank you for watching Sabres hockey. I'm your host, Tim Zander, alongside Kurt Chafee. See you in 12 minutes.
Happy New Year.
Those of you still on the broadcast, as we have this intermission period, quick update on the LHS BHS game against Jamestown. The girls are up 4-1 over the Blue Jays with approximately 7 minutes left, I believe, in the third period. So 4-1, Legacy Bismarck over Jamestown with approximately 7 minutes remaining in the game. Scoring in the second period for the Sabers, getting on the board is number 19, Nori, unassisted goal. And then about the midway through the second frame, Holt able to find Olheiser coming crashing into the net to beat Leftwich in the 5-hole to make it a 2-1 game. Right now, there is approximately 1:43 remaining on the penalty to Rogers. So the Sabres are on their second power play of the evening. As a reminder, the Legacy game will be coming up on the YouTube channel Tizanism and Club Radio 100.7 FM if you want to listen to the radio. We want to thank them for joining up with us once again, as you can listen to them on the dial or on iHeartRadio. The internet is a wonderful thing. You can watch from anywhere. And we want to thank everybody again for watching the game today. We do apologize for the audio and video issues that we were having in the beginning of the game. They're now cleared up. Thankful for our lawyer Veers letting us know that there are issues so that we can get those addressed. You guys can have a better experience as you are hopefully watching us on the big screen, on a smartphone or a tablet, or maybe on your walk, just listening to us in the background. We appreciate you supporting Legacy Hockey. With that, we're going to give you about 8 minutes left in the intermission to get caught up on a few projects before the start of the third period. I'm your host, Tim Zenner, saying thanks for watching Sabres Hockey. Corrected on the going into the third period, I see the Legacy Bismarck girls are now stepping out of the locker room onto the ice for the beginning of the third period, where they're going to go into with a 3-goal lead. Back to the ice and the action as both teams are now out of the locker rooms. Referees are on the ice getting ready for the clock to be reset. And we'll give you the start of the second period. Third period. Wow, I'm all over the board today. Coming up at 7:30 is the varsity game from the VFW Sports Center. Hope you guys can watch us in that broadcast as well. Should be a good game on this Friday evening in Bismarck. As we get set for the puck drop in the third period, we have Holt taking the draw against Ennin. Face-off won by the Sabers. Send all the way around the ice for Olheiser. On the left side for Xander. Back down to Olheiser. Off his stick. Picked up by Holt in the corner. Holt knocked off the puck. Nobody knows where it's at. Falls out of the pads of Peterson right in front of Leftwich. And we get a stoppage in play with 16:42 remaining in the third period. Such a sweet emotion. Face-off taking place to the right side of Leftwich. Shot coming by Johnson. As Olheiser holds that one and gets it out to Xander. Back to Olheiser at the half wall. Off the stick once again. Backhands it. Poke forward. Into the skates and stick of Peterson. But Johnson picks up the loose puck. Johnson with patience. Over to Xander. Shot from the point. Hits Leftwich in front.
Oh, there it is.
And we're going to get Peterson on the goal. As Xander going to think Xander and Cruz might get the assist on that.
I didn't see who passed it over to him. That's a nice buzzing around the net for a power play, guys. Perfect position. He wasn't too close to the net, so it was, beyond his reach, and he wasn't too far away. He was perfect position to be able to pick up that rebound and hammer it home.
Waiting on the assist coming in from the scoreboard as Peterson gets the third goal for the Sabers. Demons getting across into the Saber zone. As it comes out to Schmidt on the left side, he sends it down low for Fuchs to pick up. And Wetzel's somebody's
High
going to get it high stick. Face off to the left side of Johnson. Waiting to see what the official scoring is on the goal. As I know Xander had a part of it as he shot it from the point. And we'll see who, if that was Holt that gave it over to Peterson. Demons able to hold it into the Saber zone.
Oh.
That one goes off the stick of Wetzel, right past Johnson, and makes it a 3-2 game.
Nothing more frustrating for a goalie than you got to stop your own player's shots.
Right.
It's bad enough going to start the other team, and now you got to set your own.
Wetzel trying to deflect that one into the corner, accidentally deflects that.
It was actually a very nice tip.
3-2 is the score with 15:43 remaining in the third period.
Scoring for your Legacy Sabers, number 18, Jackson Peterson. Assisted by number 22, Cruz Bolte. Number 29, Wayne Xander.
Legacy scoring, number 18, Peterson from Holt and Xander. Out to the point, Xander gets a shot! That's the gloves, off of the glove and into the inboards. As Xander ripped that one from the point. Rogers tries to get that one up to Bushy. Bushy gets it caught into his skates, gets knocked off the puck by Stefan. Norrie trying to cut in on his backhand. He's able to get it to Patton, gets it off the board to Munson. As Johnson plays it behind his own net, picked up by Xander. He's able to get that one up to Holt. As Reynolds comes in with the puck, knocked off by Munson. Johnson comes in, Reynolds with the puck down the left side. Oh, glove saved by Johnson as that came off awkwardly. Johnson with the puck, picked up by Podrotsky. Turned aside as Holt couldn't get to the loose puck. And Marcy gets it up and out of the zone as Zeitz has the puck. Off the boards to Johnson, gets it off his stick. Held in by Orgard as Holt knocks him off the play. Holt gets it deep into the Demon zone on the far side as Olheiser goes up against Marcy. Out to the point for Zeitz. Off the boards to Johnson. Cutting in on the left side, trying to get down low. Backhand in front as Holt gets pushed out of the play by Marcy.
Good forecheck again. Trying to make something happen. Just a
Marcy
goalie
and
just
Holt.
barely got that one out. It sluck out front, and Holt would have been there to tap in.
Marcy and Holt exchanging how do they say it? Yeah, they're going to go out for coffee.
Pleasantries.
Pleasantries is what I was trying to say. Yeah. 13:41 remaining in the third period. 3-2 is the score. Sabres on top as Holt steps in to take the face-off. He's going up against Ennin. Ennin won the face-off, but it's taken away by the Sabres. Loose puck picked up by Ennin. Now Olheiser to Zeitz down in his defensive zone. Tries to get a centering pass as that one's knocked away, but picked up by Zeitz. Rogers tried to chip that one away. He's going to pick up the loose
Look
puck.
out.
Rogers coming down the right side. Johnson skating in front of Rogers, and he's going to send that length of the ice for an icing call with 13:11 remaining in the third period.
Well, even though the shots are lopsided and the game really is lopsided, it's 3-2. An opportunistic team would just hang in there, get a couple bounces. You never know. Be nice for Legacy to bear down here and get some separation on the scoreboard.
Wetzel taking the face-off against Kopsing. Face-off won by the Sabres. Wetzel with the puck. It's high slot area. That's going to hit the pads of a Demon player. That was Fuchs at that hit, and it's taken away by Kopsing. Wetzel and Kopsing battling for the puck. Wetzel loses an edge, comes out to the point for Xander. That one's going to hit the pads of Bushy. Xander with the puck once again. Bushy takes it away, poked away by Xander. Two former teammates in summer hockey, Bushy and Xander battling against each other. As Xander picks up the puck off the boards near side, and it's going to be picked up by Cruz Schmidt in the defensive zone for the Sabres, poked forward by Podrotsky. Taken away by Patton, pushed down behind the net for Rogers to pick up. Peterson's on the forecheck as Schmidt picks up the puck, coming down the left side, up off the glass, bouncing puck knocked down deep by the Demons' Fuchs. Off the stick of Peterson. Peterson and Wall on the attack. Peterson able to get around Rogers. Peterson tried to get a centering pass. Picked up by Chafee at the point. Held in by Chafee. As Schmidt able to get the puck up to Trainer. That goes to the far side by Podrotsky. Both teams having some issues with the edges of their skates. All I hear is that song, "With the Bodies." Demons send that the length of the ice for an icing call with 11:15 remaining in the third period. 3-2 is the score for your Sabers.
You know, all the hockey rinks that I've ever been to in my life, this rink has got to be the loudest board. When somebody gets checked, no matter how big it is, it sounds like just a crushing body check. It's beautiful.
Concussion.
One thing that Bismarck High does really well is they take away the points. They have guys out top, and they're not wanting. Oh!
Leftwich with a sprawling save as Chafee picks that one up, and the Sabres having to regroup. Chafee cutting to the middle, backhands it to Zeitz. Norrie tries to get that one into the zone as Reynolds picks that one up. He sends it up to Ennin. Reynolds
Interference.
going to probably be getting a penalty for interference as Norrie goes into the boards, and the Demons getting called for interference.
So many of these kids have played against each other over the years.
Yeah,
It's just funny to watch which ones know each other, and there's this like game within the game when you see the two guys that are like kind of eyeballing each other.
yeah, a little cat and mouse game going on out there. It's fun. Some of these guys I coached throughout the years, and just their personalities that you see on the ice with their buddies. And even though that they're battling hard, you see them come off with smiles. Like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
it's pretty fun.
Leave it on the ice. All in good fun, good competition.
Third power play for the Sabres as Johnson has the puck in the corner, taken away and sent out of the zone by Schmidt. As Olheiser tries to clear that one out. Xander's going to pick up the puck. He's going to let Holt pick it up, cutting to the middle. And Olheiser sends that the length of the ice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
as
that was.
Reynolds is going to send it out.
Yeah, set it up. Move get your go. Isolate the
Demons
guy. There he
3 for
is.
3 on the power play. Xander at the point. Johnson
There it
cross-ice
is.
pass to Olheiser. Shot in front.
nice.
Holt gets the extra stick in there. As Rogers telling him that doesn't much like him poking his goalie at the end of the whistle.
As they should. Good old goalie. They better stand up for me, or they're going to hear it from me in the locker room.
Or they're going to get the old Chafee blocker in the,
In the throat. Or the fish hook.
Chafee with the face-off against Podrosky, won by the Sabres. Xander near side over to Johnson. Johnson trying to pick the corner.
Nice
He does.
shot.
Goes right over the shoulders of Leftwich.
Again, this is why face-offs wins are so important.
That's going to be the first power play full goal for the Sabres as Johnson gets the goal and assisted by Xander.
I think the goalie would like to have that one back. He went down way too early. Nice shot, though, up by the ear. Those are so hard to stop because either you're going to stick your face in front of, which is not the normal, tendency to stick your face in front of, and to get your glove all the way up there is so hard.
Yeah, those chesties really impede a guy getting that glove up there.
Yeah.
4-2 is the score. 9:42 remaining in the third period as Yates picks it up in his own defensive zone. Sends it over to the far side for Peterson. Peterson across center ice, gets it around the defense. Centering pass coming in.
Oh,
Shovel
nice
front
save.
forward.
Oh, check.
As Rogers comes in on
That could have been checking from behind there.
Ritten and Podrosky mixing it up down below the goal line.
Oh, they're calling it.
Podrosky gonna go.
I don't know if they're giving him a roughing or a holding. I saw a cross check. I didn't see a holding, but it's hard to see everything when the ref is like 3 feet away from it. They hear every little chirp, feel every little thing, see every little hand grab. That's why, the old saying is the second infraction is the one that's usually called.
Power play number 4 for the Sabres as the puck squirts loose. Chafee pokes that one forward.
2 minutes.
Offside as Chafee couldn't quite hold that in.
He can't believe it. Oh, Jeff Ball, a good personal friend, giving my son the eye.
Hasn't had him in the back of a squad car. Has he?
I know, I don't, no. Me neither.
Nari taking the face off against Bushy.
But if I was to be in the back of a squad car, he wanted to be his. He's a great guy.
As Bushy won the face off.
Bismarck Legacy Sabers, number 48, Maxim Johnson. Assisted by number 29, Damon Zander. Number 28, Braxton Oberheiser, power play goal.
Oh!
There's your legacy scoring. Number 38, Johnson with the goal. Number 29 with the assist, Zander, and 28, Olheiser. As we have 1:10 remaining in the penalty to Podrotsky. Comes off the stick of Wetzel.
Struggling catching a pass here.
And then picking the puck up. Loses it momentarily.
Oh!
Wetzel going to try to pick up the loose puck. Now Rittenbach out to the point for Patton. Patton's coming in, looking, redirected in front by Wetzel. That hits the end boards. That one's going to get by Ennin.
They're just rushing it.
Johnson coming out. Yes, they haven't set the power play up very much, except for when Johnson, Zander, and Olheiser are out there. Those three seem to set it up. Otherwise, it seems like they're kind of in panic mode.
Whoop.
Olheiser with the puck. Gets it over to the cross ice to the left side for Peterson. Peterson taking his chance, redirected in front by Holt. And that one went into the corner. Zander picks it up at center ice. Gets off his stick behind Johnson.
One more rush on the power play.
Max and Johnson with the puck.
Off
Hits the crossbar.
Uh-oh.
And the Demons send that the length of the ice. No icing as both teams in the strength. As Olheiser picks the puck up. Miscommunication between him and Johnson. Over to Zander. Zander cross ice pass. Over to Johnson. Johnson holding it up. Back over to Zander. Zander up the ice, cross center ice to Holt. Holt protecting the puck. Gets to Zeitz. He sends it behind the net of Leftwich. Holt going to pick it up. Oh, he tries to work off Cruz. As Zeitz has the loose puck in front of Johnson. That's a scary play. As Stefan tries to thread the needle on Holt. Holt trying to get around the defense. Schmidt has enough of the body to get Cruz off the puck as Holt now has the puck, backhands it to Norrie. Norrie pushes it forward to Cruz, back to Norrie in the corner below the goal line. He spins it around. He's getting tied up by Podroski.
Oh, get open. There he is.
Right
nice.
there in front was
nice
Patton.
save.
As it was a nice setup by Holt. Patton with the puck coming down the right side at the face-off circle. Shot.
Rebound!
Oh! Norrie was there with an open net as Leftwich made the initial save. Demons having a tough time getting out of the zone, but they get an icing call.
They're really bottled up. They're playing a really good game of forecheck.
5:58 remaining in the third period.
Let's see if we can win the draw here and get one more goal for separation. Would be nice.
Face-off won by the Demons as Reynolds sends that off the board. And he's going to win the foot race to Norrie. And then try to stuff at the short side on Johnson, but he's down, covering up down low. And then follows it into the corner. He's battling against Peterson. Knocked into the skates by Chafee. He knocks Annan down. And Chafee comes out with the loose puck. Chafee gains the zone. And sends that as Munson's there. He kicks that one forward out of the reach of Stefan. And the Demons centering pass. Huge toed save by Johnson.
We got ran over.
As number 2 Griffin gets tied up with Wetzel and Zander. That knocked off the moorings as Johnson gets up to adjust himself.
Looks okay. It looks like he just strap came undone.
5:12 remaining in the third period. 4-2 is the score. Face-outs outside the Sabres zone as Wetzel is going to take the draw against Kopsing. Face-off won by the Demons to Patton. Patton picks up the loose puck. High off the glass, bouncing puck gets around Schmidt. Picked up by Wetzel. Wetzel gets the loose puck, but that is poke checked away
just missed.
by Rogers. Coming in was Rittenbach. Didn't miss the net by much, as there was another scoring by the Sabres. Patton picks up the loose puck, gets it back to Zeitz, back up to Patton. They're getting an icing call up on the Sabres. 4:38 remaining.
Even the passes are loud in here off the board.
They are.
I want to be tight these last 4.5 minutes. Make sure you don't give them anything to get back in the game here.
Just a reminder for those of you watching the JV game, at 7:30, the varsity game is set to take off. And YouTube channel will be teaming up with Club Radio 100.7 FM out of Bismarck. So listen to him on the radio or catch him online as Chafee gets across center ice, able to get around Schmidt. Chafee tries to get a centering pass. That one's knocked behind the net, picked up by Holt. Holt with a shot on net, turned aside by Leftwich. As Podrosky chips that one forward to Oregard. Chafee sends that into the zone of the Demons as Schmidt's going to pick that one up, gets it out to Ennin. Gets it to Trainer. Trainer shot on that blocker save. That was almost a souvenir for a fan.
Yeah.
Holt
Holt
cuts in on Reynolds and glove saved by Leftwich.
Yeah, another 6 inches higher, it's a goal, but nice save. We'll stay on top of his crease there and take away that corner, the big mitt.
As Holt is able to get Reynolds cross up in his skates, cuts to the middle, but Leftwich able to make a glove save with 3:41 remaining in the third period. 4-2 is your score. Sabres on top. Puck out to Patton. Off the glass to Wall, held in by Reynolds. He swings that around to be picked up by Dieter. That's not Dieter, that's Ennin. Shot on net by as
These got there just in time to pick up the
Lennox was
stick.
crashing the net. Open net goal as Johnson was kind of out of position. But that one squirted through the crease, went over to the far wall as Wall is trying to hold it in on the near side. Patton, Munson, Wall battling for the loose puck against Lennox. And Reynolds. Shot. Pad saved by Johnson. Out to the point off the stick of Vandergaard. Picked up by Reynolds. Wetzel. Backhand. That one gets through the crease. Wetzel following his pass all the way over to the near boards. Taken away by Rogers. Rogers and bouncing puck. As Johnson, it's a good thing he didn't move.
Yeah.
As that was right next to his skate.
In between his skate and the pipe, just sitting there.
As Griffin gets a shot just to gain the zone on net and almost scores on Johnson with 2:28 remaining in the third period.
Wayne Gretzky used to say, 100% chance of not scoring if you don't shoot the puck.
That's right. Good old Grandpa Wayne.
Yeah.
Out to the point, shot redirected in front. Johnson able to make the pad save as it's going to be picked up by Peterson. Peterson knocked off the puck.
So watch the goalie, there goes the goalie.
Demons pull Leftwich.
Go.
6 on 5 as Bushi is able to get that up to Fuchs. Schmidt backhands that into the Sabres zone as Xander picks up the puck.
Skate it.
Xander's going to wing that one out.
That's a good play.
Demons
Get
are
it out
gonna
of the
caught
zone.
offside.
Make them regroup.
Johnson.
He's
He's
shooting
going to
for the
send that
open
to length of
net.
the ice for an open netter.
He got
And he scores! Johnson with the open netter to make it a 5-2 game with 1:46 remaining.
And the nail in the coffin.
That
Boy,
would be
DHS had some chances to be back in this. Couple nice saves, couple close near miss, and now I'm kind of ices it.
Johnson's second goal of the game. We'll see if that's going to be unassisted as the puck comes to Xander. He taps it forward up center ice. Holt trying to get around Reynolds, gets through the skates, and Johnson picks up the loose puck, backhands it
Nice play.
out to the point.
Off the
Off the
crossbar
crossbar
again.
by Olheiser. Holt with the puck, centering pass. And
Nets off.
1:22 remaining in the game. As Max Johnson nets his second goal. Face off to the left side of Leftwich. Out, won by the Sabers. That one hits traffic in front. As Leftwich with the flashing the leather on that one.
So I saw that through the mess in front of the net there. It was a nice shot to get it through all that too. Equal to the task for the goaltender.
Face off to the left side of Leftwich. Won by the Sabers. Stefan battling against Marcy or Wagner. As Reynolds sends that over to be picked up by Orgard.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Zeitz picks it up. He gets it cleared out to be picked up by Reynolds. Reynolds across him. Glove save by Johnson with 51 seconds remaining in the regulation. Reminder to watch the varsity game on the YouTube channel Tizanism, and you can listen to it live on Club Radio 100.7 FM on your radio or the internet. And then taking the draw against Nari. As Feldman tried to take a shot from there, didn't make it all the way through, comes out to Reynolds. That shot hits. Taken away by the Sabers. Stefan with the puck tries to send that one deep. I thought he was going to pass that to Munson as we have 30 seconds remaining. Zeitz with the puck across center ice. She said slow. Peterson getting across on the outside.
Pow, pow. 16.3 left.
Jeff Ball undeterred by the words of Nari for the disagreement of the face-off.
Of course. Ball said, I'll be looking for you.
Not here, but on the highway.
The fat lady is singing. Can you even say that nowadays?
Oh, no.
The healthy lady?
Centering pass, shot on net. Johnson makes the save with 0.5 seconds remaining in the game.
The scorekeeper is right on the clock there. It's 5 to 2, but it's in the 2. And one of the goals was kind of a fluke. But W's a W.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for watching tonight's JV game as we are going to change venues and get ready for the varsity game. We hope to see you all on the broadcast here at 7:30. Once again, you can watch it on the YouTube channel Tizanism and listen to it live on the radio, Club Radio 100.7 FM, or listen to it on the internet. I'm your host, Tim Zander, along with Kurt Chavey, saying thanks for watching Legacy Hockey.
Happy New Year.